I'm excited to be opening another resurrection egg with you this time. I hope you're enjoying learning more about Jesus. Last time we learned about how Jesus was betrayed and we opened up our egg with the coins in it. This time we're going to talk about the Last Supper and see what's inside our egg to represent that. The Last Supper was a special dinner that Jesus had with his disciples. Do you remember how many disciples he had? 12, that's right. We're going to read again from Matthew chapter 26, a couple of different verses. So if you want to open up your Bibles and read along with me, you can. When evening came, Jesus was reclining at the table with the 12, and while they were eating, he said to them, "I tell you the truth, one of you will betray me." Who was he talking about? Do you remember? Judas. While they were eating, Jesus took bread, gave thanks, and broke it, and gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take and eat. This is my body." Then he took the cup, gave thanks, and offered it to them, saying, "Drink from it, all of you. This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins." Jesus and his disciples were celebrating the Passover feast, which was a way for the Jewish people to remember how God had led them out of slavery in Egypt. And Jesus was celebrating this with his closest friends, the 12 disciples. Every year during Passover, a lamb would be sacrificed, the Passover lamb, and the lamb had to be a perfect, unblemished, beautiful lamb. It symbolized God's protection from judgment over his people. When Jesus said, "This is my body, take and eat it," he didn't really mean he was going to have them take a bite out of his arm. He meant that he was now going to be the Passover lamb. How do you think Jesus could be that Passover lamb if the lamb had to be perfect in every way? That's right, because Jesus was perfect in every way and he was without sin. So he was able to become the Passover lamb. Jesus said that the wine in the cup was his blood. It wasn't really his blood. It was wine, and it represented his blood, a symbol of his covenant with them. Do you remember we've talked before about what a covenant is? It's a promise that God and Jesus were making. Do you know what promise Jesus was making? That through him we would always have forgiveness of sins and everlasting life. Jesus also wanted the disciples to remember this special night that he had with them because he knew that he was going to die very, very soon. Do you know what we do as a church to remember this very special night? We have a service once a month that we call communion. Now, let's open our egg. What do you think is going to be inside it this time? And what do you think you would use as a symbol to remember this Last Supper? Let's look and see. Inside my egg is a tiny cup to represent the cup that Jesus shared with his disciples. If you want to know more about the Last Supper, join Miss Janelle and me this Thursday on a Zoom call, and we're going to spend some time talking a little bit about the Last Supper. So watch your email for some more instructions and information about how to join us on our Zoom call. I will see you guys soon, and we'll open up another egg together. Have a great rest of your day.